Hmm. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark post-game reaction. Round 2, Game 1, episode 128. Hey, it's not happy, but you can't win them all. You also cannot win a round in one game. You can definitely lose a round in one game, but you cannot win a round in one game. Let's get into the deep dive, shall we? In case you didn't know, now you do. The Vegas Golden Knights beat the Edmonton Oilers in Game 1, 6-4. And it was a plethora of reasons. We'll get into it. I'm going to give credit where credit is due to the Vegas Golden Knights. They knew what they were doing. They're a good team when they want to be. Therefore, I'm not going to get into the whole specifics of it, but hey, good teams find ways, right? Good teams find ways to win hockey games. Oi. So yeah, let's give it a little bit of a deep dive. Game started out hot. Oilers get a power play. Oilers get a power play goal. And who'd have thunk it? It was that man, Leon Draisaitl. His first goal of the game. First goal of the game because there was first of many. It wasn't the Edmonton Oilers that showed up in Vegas last night. It was Leon Draisaitl's show. Leon Draisaitl showed up for the Oilers. I honestly don't think any other Oilers showed up. I'll be completely honest with you. I honestly don't believe the Oilers played a game that they wanted to play, and it cost them. Power play goal scored by Draisaitl, assisted by McDavid and Bouchard. All right, we're living on the high horse now. We got that first power play when everybody said that it couldn't be done because Vegas doesn't take very many penalties. Yeah, we know. Well, it's not that they don't take very many penalties. It's they don't get called for very many penalties. They take a lot. They just don't get called for enough. But and the penalty itself kind of irked me. Nicholas Haig, that's a fucking interference call, day in, day out, 5 days a week, 7 days on Sunday. You know what I mean? Like that's a fucking call every time. And the fact that every time Vegas took a penalty, they bitched about it to the refs. Oh well, these don't usually get called against us. What are you doing, dude? It's a fucking call. If you don't wear a letter, shut the frick up. You are not a captain. You are not an assistant captain. I don't care if you're part of the leadership group or not. You on that game, on that day, do not wear a letter. Shut up. And I've said this about the other players too. Shut up. Go to the box. You did something stupid to get a penalty. Go to the box and shut up. Hang your head in shame for 2 minutes. Just shut up. So we go on later into the first period. Barbashev scores pretty much 11 seconds or 30 seconds later. It was pretty quick. The defensive gaps of the Oilers. Gotta love the defensive gaps of the Oilers this game. Honestly, this game was the worst I've seen the Oilers play in a long time. Start to finish, they didn't play well. That first period, they had 7 shots in the first period. Sorry, they had 8 shots in the first period because they got Gimme a shot. And then they had 7 shots in the second period. If you don't have double-digit shots against the Vegas Golden Knights every period, you're not going to win. Vegas is too good of a team. I don't like them. I don't respect them. But Vegas is a good team, and they will capitalize. It's facts on facts. Brett Kulak, and then, of course, Brett Kulak takes an interference penalty against Marchessault. borderline. Like, come on. Vegas was interfering the entire night. And yes, Vegas does it very well. What they do is they reverse hip check. Oh, you're skating in a lane. I'm just going to reverse hip check my butt into you. And if you run into me, that's your own fault. Okay? Refs let it go. But of course, Stone scores, makes it 3-1, right? Amadio scores a really nice goal in there, too. Again, Oilers defensive lap. Vegas is a good speed team. You can't have defensive laps. Oilers had too many in the first period. Draisaitl answers late in the first period, assisted by Hyman and Ekholm. That's 2 for Draisaitl. Just like that, we do some cheering some more. Draisaitl gets his second of the game in the first period even. Like I said, Draisaitl was the man on the mission. Draisaitl seemed to be the only Oiler that wanted to score tonight. Move on into the second period. Vegas gets a power play. Vegas gets another power play. And then Skinner made a bunch of huge saves, and this is what I don't understand. And this is where my beef is with the refereeing in this playoffs. Jack Eichel didn't get cross-checked down. Like, stand on your feet, you big puss. Like, you act like you're a big 6'4" player, but then when you get nudged, you fall over like you're 5'1" Yamamoto, man. Like, fuck off. I'm sorry, but fucking integrity for the game. And then he trips Kane because as he's falling over, Kane's got a clear-cut breakaway. He trips him. And because the ref is like, I guess I should call both of them because heaven forbid I give the Oilers the power play. They've already scored their 1-for-1 chance they've got. Coincidental minors. It is what it is. Vegas gets a penalty. Roy goes out for hooking. Again, Roy bitches about it. Oh, yeah, he hooked him. But he bitches about it. And then late in the second period, I don't know what Pietrangelo was thinking there. He clearly punched him with the stick end in his fucking glove. He punched Bouchard in the mouth. What did you think was going to happen? The ref was just going to let it go? End of the period, just kind of boys be boys? No, and again, you bitched about it. You came back from intermission, and you bitched about it. Dude, a penalty is a penalty is a penalty. Thankfully for Oilers fans, Draisaitl scores on the power play, makes it 3-3. Assisted by Bouchard and Hyman. Draisaitl with a hattie. Can't say anything about this guy. This guy was the Oilers last night. This guy was the Oilers offense last night. If it wasn't for Draisaitl, the Oilers would have got blown out. Draisaitl and Skinner, this wouldn't have even been a 6-4 game. And I still think it's a 5-4 game because the empty net power play just was a cherry. So take it for what it's worth. But again, 11 seconds later, Barbashev scores, makes it 4-3. It was a tip in front. And it was a nice shot by Whitecloud. A nice tip by Barbashev. We just got to have better gap awareness as the Oilers defense and better forward awareness. Take the man, not the stick. If you take the man, take the penalty. Hog tie the guy. Throw the guy to the ground and on the way down, give him an elbow to the frickin' temple. Make the Vegas players know if you're going to stand 5 feet in front of the net, you're going to get harassed. You're going to get hit. You're going to get bodied. They won't stand there very long because Vegas is sad that way. If you put pressure on the Vegas defense and the Vegas forwards and hit them, they're going to shy away from it and they're going to whine and complain and just not induce in physical. Facts be facts, kids. But then again, Vegas gets another goal. Stevenson shortly thereafter, within a 30-second span or a minute-second span, makes it 5-3 for Vegas. And by that time, we're 5-3 in the third period. Goose is cooked, as they say. But hey, that man again, Draisaitl does it again. Unbelievable Draisaitl, man. Assisted by McDavid and Ekholm. 5-4 Vegas. We got some life. Here we go. And then the dumb of the dumb. Dum, 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 dum. Oilers have 7 men on the ice. 6, okay, you got to pull your goalie. But 7? Holy Christ, you can't have 7 people on the ice. Too many simple, stupid mistakes the Oilers made tonight. Too many costly errors for the Oilers tonight. Costly errors, simple, stupid mistakes. Can't have it. Can't happen. It can't happen in a regular season game in October against Anaheim. It can't happen in a playoff game, round 2, game 1 against Vegas. The Oilers beat themselves. Vegas didn't beat the Oilers. The Oilers beat themselves. Goes back to the whole saying, Brett screwed Brett. That was the worst 60 minutes of hockey the Oilers have played this playoffs. Trust you me, they played their C game. I would even say they played their D game because they sucked a lot of dick. But they kept it close. They came back from a 2-goal deficit in the third period. The Oilers didn't have their stuff and they still pushed Vegas. Vegas had their stuff and they barely won. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to rant. I know a lot of you guys came on here thinking I was going to rant and scream and shout about the bad reffing. The reffing was not bad. Not bad at all. I liked the way the game was reffed. I liked the way that the game was called. Both teams got away with a few. Both teams got called for a few. If this is the reffing we're going to get for this series, I'm about it. Let them play. This game was not dictated by penalties or power plays. This game was dictated by dumb mistakes that the Oilers made. Plain and simple. Jack Eichel scores an empty net power play goal, makes it 6-4 for Vegas. At the end of the night, the shots were 27-34 for Vegas. Power play opportunities. Oilers were 2 for 3. Vegas was 2 for 4. 1 for 4 if you don't count the empty net power play goal, but you gotta get my drift. The only good player on the Oilers, and I give credit to Skinner, but he's got to be better. He's got to be better. The only player that showed up for Edmonton last night was Draisaitl. Facts. Plain and simple. I mean, Oilers need to be better. They got to figure it out. We don't play now until Saturday, so hey, I hope you guys were enjoying the lights, glamour, and blitz, because hey, we don't play till Saturday. Wednesday, Saturday. Cool. Then we play again Monday, Wednesday. All right with it. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Should I be worried about the Oilers losing the series? Or is this a one-off game that I know the Oilers will never duplicate again in this series? They might do it again in round 3. They always have one stinker around. But they won't do it again this series. You're going to see a different Oilers team on Saturday. Anyways, leave your thoughts, guys. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to come check out the Facebook page. Join us on Discord if you got the Discord. Leave a like. Tell all your friends. He didn't rant. He didn't rave. It's round 2, guys. Round 2, game 1. Lots of series left. We will see you on Saturday. Thank you for watching this episode of Oilers After Dark. Again, my name is Matt. For all of us here, thank you for watching. Game 2 will be Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And I will be there. Come join me.